we're on it. We're on the good shit now. We're on the good shit lollipop. This lime's fine, just not when you're expecting a nice gentle sweet to enjoy. So here's Odette, and she doesn't have a big hair now. She's got her regular hair. She's still got a ridiculous outfit on, but that's fine. And so she's leading the defense of Japan's ceiling. But the Santorei gun troops are giving her a hard time. Kezhan tells her to surrender and return to Siberian Rail. And she's like, absolutely not. She likes strong men, and she'll be damned if she goes back to St. Regan's dogs like them. Enge then says, well, what's changed since Justaba lost? And Kezhan says, if you can't beat him, join him. So. That's right. If you can't beat him, join him. He's the San Regan guy, Zaki. So here's Zaki, and he tells the attackers not to overdo it, because they're not here to destroy Japan's ceiling. Enge is like, but how long are we going to keep firing all these warning shots? And Zaki says, I don't know, but take it up with command if you've got any complaints. I too like to style my hair like a nightcap. People have asked if there's anything we can do, and Mamadou says it's going to be a while until their new hired bodyguard arrives, and they just got to trust in Odette and her troops. And Odette yells, there's only so much that can be done, even in her new Dorbeck. And she's in this thing. It's slightly better than the Gotso, but it's not great. And then Gaha, a little pugman, Gak Pugman the wise man, one of the 5 wise men, of which there is 4. Is like, oh, maybe this is really the end. But then, Anna's ferrets notice something. What is it? Urine and rinse. Nanda? People? It's us, obviously. Iron gear! And does that mean there's Galia? And then we're like, wow, Japan's ceiling's safe, but also being attacked by some damn overmen we've never seen before. So Gain's like, alright, I'm launching. And Zaki, he's like, the Black Southern Cross. Thinks his commander will be glad to hear that. So he tells everybody to retreat and report this. And Kezhan's like, wait, we were just waiting for the dreadlocked overman and the Black Southern Cross to come back? And the answer is, yes. So Elchi's a bit confused at the retreat. Reminds me. Is this on the right thing? Oh, good, it is on the right thing. Good. Because the Windows update, like, fucked it, right? What the hell? It's fine. So she's like, what, they just left? And Jiren's like, hey, it's all good. We just be happy that we're finally back at Japan's ceiling. And Anna gets on the mic to be like, Gain, everyone's safe. And she's like, wow, Princess Anna. And Gain's like, glad she's the same as ever. Give me the orange slice. So here we are in Siberia. So in the Backlon Bridge, Pugman, or Gah. He's glad to see both Galia and the contractors, and everyone apologises for missing. And but Gaines bought lots of gifts, loads of food stuff and materials, and the wise men are like, oh yeah, great, we have not got any stuff left, so that's good. And Gain and Leo up there having a fucking time. Yeah, so Mamadou says it's because of Break the World. The Siberian Rail was wrapped in confusion, but they reorganized and moved on while everybody else is having a bad time. Yeah, and we got the good head start. At the end, we started chasing, but Lyubov says that the only reason we were able to get this far because of Mamadou's leadership. She's like, oh, very honored you to say that. And then, and then these guys are like, wait, those two, are they? And then it goes, yep, Lyubov and Mamadou. They're an item now for a while. And then everyone's like, congratulations. No, but they got a big gap between them and Siberian Rail troops. Hope to keep it like that, but they started being attacked this week. And Belov thinks, that's fine, because we're back now. We were able to hold out. And Gain's like, absolutely not. The troops that were attacking weren't serious about it. If they were, it would have been over. And, yep. Anokuroi Overman. So yeah, the Black Overmen, he knows they are golems from St. Regan, which is the UNE-controlled Siberian Special Forces. And the wise men are like, oh, St. Regan, oh no, this is bad. And it's like, yep, looks like the Siberian Rail Guard is still cooperating with them. And then Gaina starts to see its thing, and Gain is like, yeah, the troops wouldn't have been able to withstand an attack of that scale, especially made by professionals like those guys. And Gully's like, he's saying they were holding back, and he's like, I don't know for sure, but I think their actual plan's going to start now that we're back. And Sarah's not going to lose to whatever their damn plan is. And that's where Odette comes in, absolutely unimpressed with Sarah's bravado. And then Sarah's like, what? What the, you? He goes, oh yeah, this is Odette Kissler. Here she is, and she's like, nice to meet you. Black Southern Cross. And Gain's like, wait, it's Yasaba's woman! Well, I've completely forgotten that you'd infiltrated Japan's ceiling. And Sarah's like, what's the Siberian Rail? What employee doing here? And she says that she's quit her position and she's been protecting Japan's ceiling while everyone else has been away. And Mamadou's like, yeah, absolutely, that's absolutely true. And she's like, she's not going back to those cowards at the Siberian Rail. But she recognises Gaina. Yep. Those glasses! You're the boy from Wolgusk. And asked him if he's the pilot of the dreadlocked Overman. She's like, yeah. She's like, wow, someone like you defeated Yasaba. Not what I expected. And then so I was like, hey, Gaina's pretty cool, actually. He's a really great pilot. And then she's like, Gaina, stop hesitating. Stop being so wishy-washy in front of us. Speak up for yourself. He's like, all right. But Odette tells Sarah that she doesn't need to worry. She has no interest in eating the kid. And Sarah's like, what the hell? You can't say rude shit like that. And then Odette's like, hey, you don't get to talk to me like that. You're a stupid fucking kid. You're a brat that abandoned the Exodus and then decided to come back. Fuck you. You don't talk to me like that. And then Sarah's like, but we were whooped away from Siberia. And it goes, kids these days are all talk. And Sarah's like, well, I'm not going to be judged by someone who has such poor taste in silhouette machines. And it goes, jealous of my Dobek, huh? And it's the newest model she stole from the Siberian Rail. And Sarah's like, oh, you mean that ugly red thing? She goes, red is my personal color, yeah. Atashi no personal color da yo. She says, red is special. Don't you know the legend of the red comet? And then Goldie's just, oh, jeez, this isn't going good. And Gain's like, don't worry about it. Better for everyone to vent all their grievances up front so they don't fester down the road. And then that's when Rand comes in and he's like, what the hell, fighting on the bridge too? He's like, what do you mean, and then Shia says, there's been a few disturbances here and there when they started handing out the supplies. And Gain's like, that's weird, there should have been enough for everyone, why the rioting? And it's not rioting, more like people started partying all over the place and it got out of hand. So Mamadou figures they've taken the return of the Black Southern Cross as a sign that it'll be smooth sailing, and with the distribution of food, they start to let loose all their built-up stress. And then Anna's like, it doesn't seem all that bad, because they're just happy. And then Anna goes, yeah, what would we do if something happened during this? And Mamadou is like, yeah, but if San Regan attacked for real, there'd be widespread panic if they did that while everyone's partying. And so the wise men need to restore order, but they only have their words, and that's not going to do much, is it? But Gain's got an idea that can fix this problem, and Gach is like, oh, great, what is it? He goes, it's gonna be a hellish relay race. And so here we are in the Glomar. It's like, a relay race? It's like, yep, they want to gather all the people and give them an outlet to disperse their excess energy. And the result will be basically a huge party with the relay as its main event. So everyone can get it all out and then we'll move on. Main event. And that's when Adette comes and goes, the heat. Would you like to join my team in the race? And then Sarah's like, hey Rand, you're going to join my team, right? And he's like, oh, well, And then Mel's like, darling! He's like, right, you're so popular. What the hell? And then Koji goes, don't worry, Mo. The ladies are just scouting. Like, scouting? And so Kay explains the concept of, oh yeah, they're just looking for people for their team. They're not like, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. They want them for their, they're the two team leaders, and they want Rand on their team because they think he'll be really good, not because they want to kiss him. It's fine. And then Mel's like, all right, that sounds fine to me. I'll be a cheerleader then. And then Rand says, this seems to be about more than racing for Sarah, though. Sarah and Adette. And Sarah's like, oh, the heat, you're amazing. You're so insightful. You're not the famous wandering repairman for nothing. And then Adette is like, the unsexy girl is buttering up Rand. Her flattery is severely lacking. And then Sarah's like, you shut your mouth, mind your own business, middle-aged Siberian. So, each team needs 12 members, and here's how they're currently split. Sarah's team is Gaina, Bello, Koji, Maria, Kape, Lauren, Sochie, Miche, Gohan, Rag, and Mimsy. And Adette's team is Kei, Gain, Goli, Achuta, Keiko, Ichitaro, Jiron, Burume, Daik, Mai, and Ria. And then Rand's like, wait, but those teams are split up all over the place. Where's Kape with Sarah but his two cousins with what the... And then Kay whispers, seems to be a lot of personal expectations and rivalries going on here. Seems to be like a real big deal. And he's like, what about Joseph? And it's like, oh, he'll go on... and Joseph's like, I'll go on the team that you don't join. And so Rand's like, where should I go? And Sarah's like, what the hell, Rand? What do you mean you gotta even think about this? And then Adette says he's not cowardly enough to be pressured like that. Or is his heat a load of bullshit? And then Rand is like, alright, I get it. Jesus Christ, you two scary women, what the hell? And then Mel is like, wow, these two women, they're actually quite similar to one another when you get down to it, aren't they? And obviously... there is no way Rand doesn't go on Adette's team. There is absolutely no way Rand does not go on Adette's team. Two ladies that call him the Heat, he's definitely going with the older one, the hotter one, isn't he? And, in honour of Tomino. And it has no gameplay effect today, but he's going to go on Adette's team. And then Adette is like, yes. It takes a good man to recognise a good woman, the Heat. And then Sarah's like, you were deceived by her feminine wiles. And Rand's like, what? No, that's not what it is. She's like, I misjudged you, Rand, but no more. You are an enemy. Oh, Sarah. And then Adette is just like, ignore him. Ignore her, the Heat. The little girl's going hysterical over being rejected. And then Sarah's like, shut up. I'm not going to lose to you or Rand. And then it's like, yeah, you're going to need that determination, because we're the anchors of the teams, which means they're the runner of the last leg, right? And Mel is like, wow, going to see how this duel of opposites plays out. And so in Adette's team meeting, she gives us one goal. Total victory. Kay is like, yes, Lady Adette, I'm here. Gain promises to put his life on the line for her. Burume just goes, Adette Captain, Banzai! Dyke goes, I'll run with all my heart. And Adette thanks everybody, said it's an honour to run alongside them. And then Rand and Galia are like, yep, From looks of it, looks like the team were just mentally seduced into joining. But Galia says he wasn't fooled by the kunoichi/female ninjas wiles. Yeah, kunoichi is the wiles. He just joined the team to keep an eye on her. And Jiron also is like, I just joined because I meant to ask Adet why she betrayed Siberian Rail. I'm not in it to kiss her or anything. And he doesn't think that she's a bad person, like he didn't think Yasuba was a bad person. And Rand is like, damn, I'm feeling a little bit ashamed now because, you know, I also just chose the team because I really like her style. Yeah, see, there's the face. Yep. I know that just joined Adet's team because of her style. And then Galia's like, damn, dude, really? And then Maya is like, dang it! Mimsy was real mad when she heard what Team K chose. And that scared them, and that scared Maya and Rhea so much that they had to leave to this team to get away from her. She was flipping her shit. And then Rand's like, okay, what about Uchuta, Ichitaro, and Keiko, though? They're a little young for this selection thing, and she's just like, nah, Gengoro just asked us to do this to teach Kappa a lesson. He's been super cocky ever since he started piloting, so we joined the other team. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then here's Adet's like, I'll say it again. This isn't a game, so pay attention. Show no mercy to those losers. Got it? Yeah. Who's gonna win this? Adet. Who's gonna have the last laugh? Adet. Who's your leader? Adet. Let's go, you lot, with me. Let's save this picture of that too. Because I don't know if you ever get to. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's what Adet's wearing in the thing. Guess just in a little totally spies fetish outfit. It's fine. And if you pick Sarah's team, she'd be going. She's got a little shirt cheerleader outfit on. And the gainer would be like, what the hell are you wearing? She's like, it's my cheerleader costume. That's what I was going to do, because I wasn't going to run in the race. But, you know, I like the feel of it, so I put it on. And then Gainer is like, damn it. I could have seen Sarah jumping about doing a cheer routine if she hadn't taunted her into racing. And Bello is like, also same, my guy. Also same. And then Koji says that him and Kappei were scouted by Sarah, with the reason being if she had both of the Japan-born races in her team, it'd get more support from the people. Maria joined with Koji, wanted to call Chura and Keiko, but Kappei's like, they already joined the other team. And Lauren says, yeah, and Lauren's like, I was forced to by Govan. And Govan says he's been friends with Sarah for a long time, and for some reason, really reminds him of Lily Bourgeois. It's because they got the same voice actors. And then Soshie Rag and Miyashe would have joined her, even if they weren't old friends that've been hanging out, because they don't really like hanging out with Adet, because she's way too arrogant. And then Rag reveals the tricks. She used to get a bunch of the teammates, and then it's like, oh, that's why Mimsy's upset. And Mimsy's like, this has nothing to do with Kay. It's the Kodama squad, and it was like, we're doing it. But here we are. So here we are. The crowd goes wild. Gainer and Gain are the first runners, and Gain is like, hey, Gain seems to be giving his all for Sarah, and Gain's like, I'm not gonna let you distract me, bud. And so they run. And here's Kono's like, do it, Kane! Make Gaina eat your dust! And then he's like, this is your chance, Gaina! This is your chance to surpass Gain! You can do it! And then Konosu's like, wow, this seems really popular with everybody, huh? Every Exodizer's shown up. And Gwen's like, yeah, Gain's plan has exceeded expectations. So, oh, next leg of the race. So, Gain and Gaina are going to be passing the baton at the same time. And next up is Ichitaro and Kappei. And Gengoro and everyone's like, you could do it, both of you. You could do it. And Kappei's already at it going, haha, Ichiri-san. Well, yo, Ichitaro, there's no way you'll beat me in a foot race. And then just shows the idiot in a relay race. One person alone can't win it. I'll show you the area of your selfishness. So off they run, and Chiru's like, wow, they're really like at each other's throats. Holy moly. And Jabby is like, I thought this was meant to be a recreational race. And Captain notes that their spirit is like they're in actual battle. And Mome is like, hey, look who's up next, it's Kay. And it's like, yep, it's Kay and Mimsy's turn. And so Kay's like, hey, Mimsy, how you doing? He's being really friendly. And she's like, no, you are my enemy and I'm not going to speak to you. And Kay's like, sounds like a challenge. All right, sure thing. Whoever wins gets to call the loser out on a date. And he starts booking, he's like, what the hell? And he's like, ha ha ha, the strip, ha ha ha, come on, keep up. And she's like, mad as hell. So she runs after him, and Slayer's like, what the hell's Kay doing? And Shia says, you should have joined in on the race. And League here is like, yep, you got to show a lot of energy in times like these. And now, time for the climax of the race. Oh no, we're approaching the climax of the race, rather. So, darling, fight! And so, Rand's here and he's like, get your camera ready, Mel. The heat's gonna set the snow on fire. And then some shit starts to explode. Yeah, stupid sexy K. But yeah. Elchie figures that someone's jumped the gun with the fireworks, and Diana's Kieli's like, no, this is definitely an attack. Everyone needs to rush back to the ships. And so, the man in charge, it's an overman, Sanregan Golem. It's a commander unit. And it's Asahum Boone. And he calls out, and so this guy's voiced by Koyasu, and he's just fucking incredible. Koyasu's like 4 dudes in this, and he's good in all of them. So he's just like, there, show yourself, Black Southern Cross. It's like, wait, he's calling out Gain? He goes, I am Asum Boone, I have long awaited this day, the day where I will lay judgment upon you. Face me if you have even a shred of honor. And then Maria's just like, what? Is he challenging Gain to a duel? And Koji goes, yeah, looks like it. And Mamoru now gets it. The Sanregan forces weren't fighting for real because they were under this guy's orders to wait for Gain to show up. So, Gain gets in. And he's like, well, alright then, Asum Boone. Can't stay back if you came all the way here. And then Gain's like, what if he answered? They must know each other, right? And Asum's like, it's been too long, Gain Bijo, but by accepting my challenge, you've proven that you still have honor. And Gain's like, I haven't done shit, dude. I just wanted to give you, what for, after you've messed up our little race. And he tells him that if he wins, then Asum has to withdraw his troops. And he's like, of course, absolutely. Though that won't happen. And then Kappei's about to deploy, and then Gain's like, no, this is a duel after all. He goes, that's right, I'll strike you down in the name of Karen and her daughter. And then Karen's like, wait, daughter? What? What do you mean, daughter? And, I wonder what that could possibly be. And so, Shia asks, what are we gonna do? And, Hazamon says that this is a personal problem. I'm not going to interfere, but we should all be on alert. But the crowd's loving it. They're loving the show. So everyone is cheering on Gain. And so you wish to bear witness to this? Very well. Behold the last movements of your contractor. Hey, now hold on a minute, Hassan. Come, Gain Bijou. Come, Gain Bijou. The white earth will be your tomb. Big-headed as ever, I see. Alright, guess I got no choice but to drive you into the ground. And so, this is a rude one. So, is there a secret here? No secret here. We're safe from secret, but this can be rough because this guy's really good. And as you will see, look at this fucking accuracy bullshit. Absolute hell. This takes me back, Assam. So, you warped to this world as well, huh? I didn't come here to reminisce. I have only one goal, to punish you. Oi, 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 isn't a commander of the Sanrigan supposed to stop the Exodus? That comes after this. Shine, Gain Bijou. Shine, Gain Bijou. Die, Gain Bijou. Perish, worm. Bad. Showing this.
私はしない。まずは動きを止める。黒いサザンクロスの印、受け取れ。こののろまなケナガゾウ以下の野蛮人め。選択肢は2つだ。 おとなしく投降するか撃墜されるか100年ワンパターンかアサム軍のお兄ちゃん
You his little brother? So, ever since level 3, prevail level 3, counter level 3, predict, commander level 2, the photon map barrier and overskill. His overskill is plus 300 armor, when he's at 130 will. So that brings him up to, 1,780 armor on a little man. Very tough. His bonus is plus 10% accuracy, 10% less damage taken, and it's classic. At it again. And these guys are all fucking good. They're all good. He's a great pilot. He's got a barrier that reduces all damage. He's got the leadership bonus and prevail. He's going to be taking... So, he takes 1,300 less damage. And he's got prevail. And he takes 10% less damage. And then he gets more armor. He's rude as hell. And he's going to be really accurate as well. And look at this fucking nonsense. This harpoon! Handgun, rifle, punch. And he's also got, oh no, he doesn't have a barrier grid, so that's fine. That's fine. And all of these people can't do shit. Can't even cast a spell on him. Sorry, I'm just eating the last of the popcorn chicken. It's all gone now, I've eaten it.
来たか女ったらしの悪党がこれがオーバーセンスの力だ僕と味わうがいい
Fucking Destructo Disc. Knock it off, Assam. Cut it out, bozo.
お礼参りと言ってな、ヤーパンの正しい伝統だ。車線は通って狙わせてもらうぞ。もらっとけ。おまけだ。こいつも持ってけ。
Yeah, just a little fella. Okay, so now this is going to be rough, but... So let's look at what our chances are. Not great, even only getting up to a 74% chance. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the good move. Blast him within next fucking week. Like just doing a non-upgrade run of this route with like any of the King Gainer bad guys is just like fuck the Overdevil. I hate him. I hate the Overdevil so much. So it's irritating enemies the worst. First playthrough I never forget how awful he was. NANI?! You got a lot of demonstration, you damned womanizer. So, duel's over. And game's like, alright, I won. You gotta stick to your promise, bud, and withdraw your troops. But, also, what's that thing you were saying about Karen's daughter? And Acid was like, curse you, Gain. No mercy. Fuck the Overdevil, he's awful, I hate him. And whenever he'd show up, I'm like, time to game over 3 times on this stage. Not getting this SR point. So some bad guys show up. And there's a breaker landship in there. And it's, Hola had it again. Ha ha ha! Jiran! Watashi. And he's glad the Jiron's come back to Siberia so he can get destroyed by him. And then it's like, what is that horror? And then Rang's like, yep, guess those guys wagged their tails. And then got hired by Sanregan. That's explain why he's got a better landship now. And Gary was like, bro, the cat's out of the bag. They figured out that we just like sucked up to get a new ride. Bagayara. Moron, you're gonna be yapping so much, you should be calling me Captain. Now they've got a ship again. It's like, oh, sorry, any Captain? Chai wants to know what's going on with this huge army, and Gain's like, hey, Assen, was this a one-on-one duel? And Assen's like, the duel was a personal matter. This is to fulfill my duty as a commander of Sandoregan. And so he's like, that's horseshit. Galia gives the order for everyone to deploy, and Assam's not going to let that happen. He orders the troops to take us down. And then a hidden voice says, no, that's not very fair, is it? What the? Is that a train? Who's this guy? What's what? Big O. Showtime. He's bringing his own train. I'm just like, hey, the guy in black. Huge black. Oh, I know this guy. I know this. That's Roger, right? And Roger goes, oh, Rand Travis. Very curious that we met here. Melly's like, you know this guy, darling? He goes, oh, yeah, I met him in Paradigm City. Paradigm? And Joseph is like, never seen something similar to the big, to that mech. When, Sid and I, investigated the Lost Mountain. That's when Assam cuts in, Kisama! You intend to obstruct the work of Sandoregan? And Roger says, I'm a negotiator. Roger Smith. And then Cash is like, no way, no way. He's one of the black men. The outlaws that use the tracks to travel the land. And then, oh yeah, and the guys that do the bargains, they basically have your rail. And Norman's like, that is incorrect though. Our train is perfectly capable of traveling without rails. And Roger's like, yep, and that's freedom. Cash like, no, no. You did use the tracks before though. And Roger goes, oh, we borrowed your tracks for a little while, but merely so we could reach our destination because there was no other way around. And he says, that doesn't mean you get a free ride, though. And then Roger says, so, my objective in coming here... ignores them. My objective in coming here... is... And then... It's like, Roger, what's going on? It's like... he's like, wow. This pace is no good, Dorothy. And then Gecko's like, Roger Smith, aren't you a jack of all trades? And he goes, that's right. Today I'm here to undertake the mediation, discussion and settlement for any case, because I am, after all, a jack of all trades negotiator. And Gain is like, so they hired Roger to be a bodyguard. And it was like, I believe I was hired to conduct a negotiation. Where he just has not understood at all. And Asim's like, oh, he's working for your pad ceiling. Zaki, open fire. Your guides. So they fire. Nom goes, what are you going to do, Master Roger? He goes, I guess I'm going to have to fight that unfair man. Like, he just says unfair, no. So right there, just the first bit is unfair. Unfair man. Shame negotiations have broken down. Dorothy says it's just another failure on your part. And he goes, no, the blame this time clearly lies with the other party. Norman, take Dorothy to safety. And Norman says, what would you like for dinner, Master Roger? He says, I'm tired of borscht. Make something different today. Very well. Off they go. So Asim's like, are you going to resist until the very end? He goes, my wish is to fulfill my contract with your pan ceiling, and that is what I'm going to do. But I won't be your only foe. Nani? And so you get to deploy. Yeah, no, I swear I'm good at my job. No, this time it failed because he's a shit, not because I'm bad. And so Maria is like, thank you, Blackman, for doing this. And it's like, yeah, and then Cody's like, hey, no, he's not a black man. He's not a black man, no. Yeah, he's not a black man, though. He's a black man. Black man, not black men. Singular, not plural. And then Kay's like, could this be the guy? The guy they've been talking about? It's like, I mean, he might. Drives hard bargains, I suppose. So Sarah says that either way, the enemy commander's still gunning for him. Yeah. So Odette and Sarah say they'll leave this talk for after the battle, and so they tag into Gain's squad. Gain is like, Sarah, what about Odette though? And Gain's like, okay, what's going on? What are you two doing? And then Sarah says, the enemy commander's still gunning for you. And it says, the duel's now meaningless, so we'll be helping you out. And Gain's not going to complain though. He's like, pretty good being held by two beautiful women. And then Randy's like, oh, I got an idea. This could be an extension of the race. And Jen's like, yeah, I get it. All right. The team who gets the most kills wins. Roger has absolutely no idea what's going on, obviously. But you'll surely need a judge. And I will be that judge. Asim's like, curse you! People playing around, I would be defeated by people who treat this like a game! And then Gain's like, hey Asim, boo, if you underestimate us because we're playing around, you're in for a world of hurt. And then Asim's like, silence, Gain, damn hurry! Y'all make you realize my true power! He's like, well, you got an overman, nice overskill, but we'll see. He's like, let's go. The black men and Vulgus exodizers will be crushed by my hand. Big O, action! And so, within 4 turns of the Big O's arrival, beat the scenario. And the mission objective is blow up Asim's golem. He's exactly the same, but more HP now, I believe. Yeah, no, that's take it even. And then he's got his buddy over here, Zaki. So, he's in a golem, he's got the halo above his head, and these guys are under golems, with the halo behind them, and they're in the little lotus position. Okay, so Zaki is, his overskill is plus 10 mobility when over 130 morale, plus 1 movement. Zaki's voice actor is Takashi Nakamura, who's mostly an animator rather than a voice actor. Worked on Do You Remember Love, Akira, Tetsujin 28. So he's like a really good support guy. He's got support attack, cooperative attack, energy save. He can be blasting all day. But his range isn't great, and he doesn't have Prevail or any defensive skills, so he's just got his little barrier, and he doesn't have much health. He's got like, what is it? Yeah, like 8,000 health. That's not that much when you're a little baby man. But if he reaches 130 morale, he'll get a move, the Makaban Shaker, which cuts all of your stats in half, so don't fuck with that. Blow him up before that happens. And here, got the new ride. And it's Dobek, so it's better than the Dogotso. Like, as you can see, like, it's just better in every way, and hers doesn't have any upgrades. I think it's just like less accurate and dodgy, but it will be better when it's got some upgrades to it. Yeah, a bit more defense and HP. That's pretty good though. Her stats are good, like 189 space skill ain't bad. Pretty good offensive stats, like compared to Sarah, where she's like, see, she's like basically got Sarah beat by 10 on everything except for defense, which she's got 5 more than, and that's with Sarah having spent some points, I believe. No, she won't have spent any points, right? Because she hasn't got max SP up. But yeah, so she's just like better than Sarah straight up. And she knows Accelerate and Bless, so that ain't bad. She just needs a better ride, and her leadership bonus is plus 10% crit chance, plus 20% money. And he's still got this turned on. What a fucking legend, mate.
ここから一斉射で仕留めるぞ。了解。私は死にはしないわよ。分かってるって。任せときな。
Not gonna lose.
たまには暴れさせてもらう。よそ行きの化粧が崩れるじゃないか。
I'm not cut out for this.
今日こそ逃がしませんよ。黒いサザンクロス。
Black Southern Cross.
その程度の攻撃じゃ避けても自慢にならんな。事情がどうあれ、君は私の敵だ。私の趣味ではないが、力ずくで行かせてもらう。
Yeah, you just give him the mega booster they adapter to the solar panel, and now he go fucking zoom. You could give him a Haro as well, right? And then he's got a 1 to 4 range punch. Zabungaru, Zabungaru, Ate no yoro ni Namangaru, Zabungaru. Look forward to my remix. I'm going to be joining the Idol Masters. And it's going to be on the next album. Not accelerating, huh? Alright, that's fine. One of them's in a fucking UFO. Sorry, a TFO. Yeah, that seems fine. Promo. I love it when they fall over. She gonna fuck a bee? Somebody old smash and kill. That guy went to space. See ya. Yeah, Koji's just a fucking brick of a man. It's the same in MX as well, right? Where you put him in the UFO and everything has like a 1% chance to hit him, and if they hit him, they do 10 damage because he's just fucking unstoppable. Chroma Buster. Gonna do the fist bump. Time to get all. Z Rand.
無駄な抵抗はやめたまえ。事情がどうあれ、君は私の敵だ。この光、受けていただこう。
Chromebuster's good, but the final stage where he's like, no. What the heck? What the? Bull? Seems like a trying to me. Oh, they're in wide formation, so I shouldn't have. Should have just concentrated on blowing up each one individually. Not the case for K though. K can just power through. bigger in armor. No target. Rojan. I'm gonna do it. Whoa.
に闇だとしたら度が過ぎるぞ。無法者には鉄槌を下さねばなるまい。ビッグ王、全力を出すぞ。
Don't get your power out there, bud. Damn, you whiffed it. Garaba's too good. You could have just kicked him because of the size difference here, but that's fine. Right, the bigger, like, it really gets across the momentum and weight and all of it over there. The big hole. So we have Jabori. Okay, so Jaboli's not happy to lose and fail Nasa's expectations, but she ain't willing to die here, so she's out. Sarah's got a line against, has a line against her. She's like, "That's amazing, Jaboli. You out here on the front lines." She goes, "I'm not the same Jaboli you know. I'm fighting for Lord Asa." He goes, "Changed this much because of one UNE guy? Oh, just like you." This is easy. Luckily, that's where Roger's at. Veil level 9 and guard is pretty strong. Especially when the guys you're fighting are small and you're large. Alright, big guy, let's go. Bonk. Straight to the dick. Now that's a lot of damage. Who do you think you are? I am. Time for the arc line. It's one of my rules. To fight what I believe in. Boing. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Stay trying then.
にする。まあよけるまでもねえな。
Nando Karasha. Okay then. Judah, Keiko, follow my lead. Kappei. So you're gonna fight as if you're doing this alone? That's right. Didn't you understand what Chitaro said? Ah, shut up. I'm the main pilot of Zambot 3. You two should just do what I say. Yeah, he was meditating and we're testing his resolve. Ooh. Good Suna, what the hell? I don't like this. Zambotsu. Yeah, some of the breakers have got a good face. How am I gonna pay for this? I want Rand to fight Gebora. He's got a line for him. It's funny. Oh, look, there's a nice shiny missile launcher. Donna Circus, it ain't. I know that man. Wow! Wow! Get him, Kane. Get him.
好きでやってるわけじゃないんだけど、やってみますか。
Gonna let you guys do what you want.
ほらほら、今日はサービスするよ。今日の俺絶好調。
ピュー。
へへ、ま、こんなもんさ。覚えておけ。
What the hell? Oh, an Apogee, very nice. Oh, and lucky on K. How this this happen? What the hell? So, Adet versus Kejinan, she's like, do you think you stand a chance against me? And he goes, oh, I'll beat you in that brew, I'm a strong man. She's like, do it if you can. Show me your guts. Because, that's Adet, innit? Okay, so Zaki's like, yep, this is what happens when, because the commander mixes personal feelings with his mission. So he's going to retreat to rethink the strategy.
君はロジャーの方から外れている。ご退場願う。ビッグオー、行くぞ。
行くぞ。
バイバイ。
バイバイ。Beautiful.
ウォーカーマシンを前進させろ。長引かせちゃならねえ。てめえを倒して今日から俺が主人公だ。
He's got all his guns.
どうやら話してわかる相手ではないようだ。
It's fine. His boy at 170 will just chilling out. Bam, 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 bam. Blow up this little man. This little man offends me.
ご先祖様の宝、今こそ使う時だ。
レーザーで迎撃します。
Zambo 3 Go! It's Captain.
人手が足りないのに。
The man of a million excuses. I love him. I love him.
俺を怒らせちまったぜ。
I mean, looks like we would win the damage race. Unless he's got prevail with us. Yeah, we'd win. Fuck it. Santa's an alien.
どきなさいよ。せっかくの出番だもの。
What can I say? Oh, please, get out of the way. It's either, like, move out of the way or please don't dodge. Like, please don't move because I want to shoot you. Ba-na-na-na-na.
みんな、ここで終わらせるんだ。
Pull on the lead. Galia. This is an instinct. Galia. Don't go over the line. Go Galia. Not 48%. Jesus Christ. So they defend and take less damage from the all attack. You're slipping, Assam. Going so far as using these dirty tricks to carry out your mission? It's all your fault. You've ruined mine and my beloved sister's life. Oh, I'm such a drama queen. What happened between me and Karen is none of your business. Do not speak my sister's name so casually, you beast! So that has a line against Enge. Where she's like, stop it, now that St. Regan's here, the Exodus is over. He's like, tell me something. So when you become dogs of the UNE, he's like, that's it. You're a real man, don't get wrapped up in status or influence. Follow the path, but you're all into, just like your pants. You both sister and dick? I mean, he doesn't know that she's got a daughter at least. So that's news to him. And Asim seems pretty intently ruined his sister's life. What's wrong, game?
痩せても枯れてもセントレーガン実力を思い知るがいいこれがオーバーセンスの力だ僕と味わうがいい
This is the power of my oversense.
なめるなアサム
Let's get into the woods again. Perish worm. No problem. Gonna kill him. You're dead. Oh, Landship versus Landship, huh? You attacking from slightly outside my range? Real brave. Horror.
お嬢さんあんたは俺の嫁さんになってくれりゃいいんだこれさえいれば
What's up? This is the damn iron gear. Schnorf. See ya, Enge. So Enge's just gonna be like, oh jeez, I'm out, this sucks. Every time I'm leaving. Damn it, even this new Dolbeck, I'm out. Please. Witness. Pay attention, womanizer. Just power a golem. Stings? Not having that again. Damn it, now. I'm not having that again. Not mucking about with that. So this boy's gotta beat up this boy. He simply must. Crusher! So you also came back to Siberia. Oh, you're stubborn. Every time you taunt me with that, you go back home broke a mess. Did you get your jollies out of that? Of course not. I'm not with my bro because I want to get beat up. No, it's fine. I see how you like it, so I'll lend a hand. I'll wreck you over here, and then after that, you can go over there and get your ass kicked by your bro. Fucking guys. Awful. Goddamn. Fell full on rag. I'm fucking died. I'm out. My bro's gonna be real mad. He's gonna kick the shit out of me when I get back. Damn it. Saw. I'm pretty sure I showed up turn 2. So we've got another turn with which to get on this man and this man. Crusher and no crusher. Level 6 on Jiron. Land coat, very nice. Got money out of that. So it's like, dang it, Assam, even with this new landship, I couldn't help him. Well, I'm out. During anything against him, it's like, you seems like you got a slightly better landship than your old one. It's like, zip it, work for you. I'll be having the iron gear next to Ochi. He's like, still hung up on that? Give me my life bands back. Yeah, we don't have for blowing them up, it looks like. It's like, wow, he even got a new landship and he still got his shit kicked in. So that's just what happens sometimes, isn't it? Let's get Keiko to scale this boy. Blackman, if you disrupt the Siberian order, you'll have to answer to me. I certainly appreciate the colour. I resent receiving such a villainous name. Furthermore, an unfair man such as yourself has no right to use the words like order. Silence! I'll teach the righteous power of the Siberian Lord to you too. Very well, then I'll face you under my own laws. I just go, oh, well, fine. I'll just beat you up then, huh? I like them apples.
It's showtime!
It's a showtime! It's a showtime.
永遠に眠っていたまえ。まだだ。まだ終わってなるものか。
Not yet. It's definitely not over
次
yet.
はこちらの番だ。力でゴレームにかなうと思うな。
Golem. Shit against this golem.
うやら話がわかる相手ではないようだ。
Double XP mode. What's this guy's relation to Gain? Dreadlocked over, man. You'll get in the way of my battle with Gain. I'll simply crush you first. Gainer won't lose to someone who fights for personal vendettas. Yep. Satan Reagan guy, you can't just go about doing whatever you want. It's not done yet. Nice, we got him with the chop. You got the barrier, very nice. I mean, 2 levels up on Lauren ain't bad. Yep, curse you, Gain. So Assassin knows that he can't, like, carry on. Now there's so much stuff in the way. And then Gain's like, hey, wasn't you the one who called for backup in the first place? It's like, beside the point. Next time! Next time! I swear I will avenge Karin! And he runs off, and Gain's like, yep, misguided anger, same as ever, yep. So Sarah points to Saint Reagan, guys, like, yeah, if you ever want someone to lose the likes of you, come back next time. And it says that Siberia is our land, and the UNE boys won't have an easy time keeping up with us. Gain was impressed at both women's determination, and Chaos Roger for the tally. And the Judge Black proclaims, that's team the winner, yeah. Judge Kuroi, that Kisla team. And then, Yosha, alright! And then, we did it! And then, Banzai! And that team get plus 50 PP. So, the winning team gets bonus 50. It's possible to get a draw when no one gets anything. And when you get a draw, Lauren goes, well, we all gave it our best. But they're like, no, fuck you. Because we gave it our best, someone needs to be a winner. But Sarah's like, hey, we still haven't run our part of the relay. And Odette goes, sure, I'll run one last leg to settle the race once and for all. Sarah can't believe that she still wants to run, but Odette tells him to be quiet, saying the Odette squad never gives up. And Mai doesn't remember getting the memo that we're her subordinates. But Sarah agrees to settle it in one race, and Woodley's like, we couldn't stop them anyway. They're off their fucking rockers. And Gaynor is like, yeah, both of them were cut from the same cloth. But I shouldn't mention that to either of them, huh? And so, Gak extends his welcome to Blackman. And Roger goes, that's not my name. That was a mistake. I've never gone by that, ever, so please don't. And then Mamadou apologises and says that because we've seen how good he is, he'd like to formally hire him as a bodyguard. And Roger's like, no, I don't like to solve problems through brute strength. And Mamoru's like, oh, sorry again. All we know is from reports on the UN, so we don't know much about you yourself. And Roger's like, ah, yes. The internet always leads to unsubstantiated gossiping about how, like, I'm bad at negotiation. And Dorothy's just like, where there's smoke, there's fire. And Roger's like, anyway, I'll work for you, but as a negotiator. And Mamoru's like, sure, brilliant, great. Welcome aboard. So Roger's heard a lot about the Exodus, but this one's a lot livelier than he thought they'd be. And Mamoru says, it's just the usual joy of life that our people feel, the old joie de vivre. And Roger inwardly is like, wow, this place is so different from Paradigm City. And then Dorothy's like, Roger, time to wrap up the relay race. He's like, yes, let's go wait by the goal line. And so, the race is on, everyone's cheering. And here's Sarah. They're just yelling at each other. Yeah, you can't keep up with me, and so they're just yelling at each other to give up, and give up, coward. It's like, no, you give up, and brat, yep, and then they start punching and kicking each other and tackling each other to the ground and rolling about. And Kodasette is like, they seem more focused on stopping each other rather than running out as fast as they can. And Gwen goes, yeah, this isn't just about winning, they want to crush their opponent. And Diana's killer is impressed by the resolve, but wonders if this is really okay. Youth is everything in a race like this. As if a kid had beat the best of these well-trained legs of mine. Sarah, keep at it. Adette, show me your womanly spirit. Fight, Sarah. Don't lose, Adette. Adette. Hang in there. The finish line's right there. Richie. Goal! In! Yay! Fat Man's the winner! Well done, Fat Man. You ran the whole thing by yourself. Nice. Amazing, Master Fat Man. That was really cool. Truly a strong man. No, a Superman. Indeed, your masculine form is worthy of every praise. What the... This is how it ends? Hashtag Team Fat Man. So, Gainer's in his room, and he's like, wow, made it back to Pan-Sealing after months and months of being away. And then, someone enters the room, and he's like, what the hell, Jet? And Odette is like, hey, screaming so girlishly, aren't you a man? And Gainer's like, what the hell are you doing in my room? And she says, your room? It's been given to me because I needed a place to stay. He's like, well, what should we do then? And Odette says, I see no problem with us sharing the place. It was your room as well, after all. He's like, what? But I mean... And then she's like, well, this suit is very easy to move in. It's also very hot. So I'm just going to take it off and head into the shower. And then Gainer's like, Sarah, I'm having too much excitement. It's too much. Oh no! What's going to happen to me? Poor Gainer.